Today's reader wants to know how to control her sweet tooth. I say that's pure sabotage. Here's why. Hey, welcome back. It's Shelley Chapman of EatRelateLove.com, and in today's Belly Breakthrough Q&A, we are talking about sweet teeth. Yes! Today's reader remains anonymous, and she writes, "Help, I have a serious sweet tooth and it's out of control. I believe if I could control my sweet tooth, I would finally lose weight. Do you have any tips on how I can control it?" Girl, welcome to the club. I love all things sweet, especially if it's chocolate, cake, cookies, brownies. Sugar is my friend. I even wrote a book about it, Tantric Taste Dessert for Lovers. But I, like you, had to come to an understanding about my relationship with food, particularly my relationship with sugar and cake. And you're going to be surprised to learn that your sweet tooth is not the problem that you're probably thinking it is. If you're struggling with your sweet tooth, you're probably struggling with an unresolved emotion. So here's the deal. People often make the mistake in thinking that sugar is the reason why they're overweight. Now you're probably thinking already, well, duh, Shelley, if I eat too much cake, I am going to get fat. But here's what I'm talking about. We all know someone in our life who maintains their figure, they rarely gain weight, and they eat everything in sight, including brownies, cakes, candy, the whole nine. Now, there are probably a plethora of reasons why they don't gain weight, and some of those could be that they happen to have a very great relationship with exercise, or they eat everything in moderation, or maybe they just have a high metabolism. But one thing that they do not have a problem with is they do not have an emotional connection to sugar. That is the underlying reason why people gain weight when they have a serious sweet tooth and they're unable to control it. So I have a very peculiar theory about cravings. My former business partner and I co-created the acronym CRAVE. CRAVE means curious, rummaging, accesses vivid experiences. You may not believe me, but your craving is there to serve you. Think about it this way. When you're curious about something, you don't forget about it. You don't ignore it. You go looking for the answer. You go seeking, trying to figure out what exactly it is. So you start rummaging around, looking in books, researching, Googling. You want to get to the bottom of it. So you peep around the corner, you ask a friend, you start rummaging around. And then eventually you find what you're looking for. So you access a vivid experience. And that experience leads you to something new on your journey. It's the same thing with your craving for food. When you crave something, don't ignore it. Don't deny it. Allow the craving and follow it to its core. Now, having a craving doesn't mean that you follow it exactly to the refrigerator, because you may not be craving the food. You might be craving something more. But if you don't develop a practice of being curious about your cravings to the point where you actually sit down and ask yourself, what am I really craving? Then you won't be able to control your sweet tooth. The issue isn't control. The issue is being curious about your craving. That craving is connected to a deeper emotion. The next time your sweet tooth seems to take over, I want you to sit with yourself and I want you to ask yourself, what exactly do I want? And then I'm going to ask you to ask yourself, what does this thing that I want represent for me? And as you dig a little deeper, I'm willing to bet that you'll find that your craving for sugar is rooted in some emotion that you feel like you don't have access to. That emotion could be connected to your relationship with your father. It could be connected to your relationship with love. It could be your need for affection, your need to feel intimate with somebody. And these emotions are very, very natural. We feed it the wrong thing, so they don't go away. So your sweet tooth, when it seems insatiable, is really about an appetite for an emotional connection that you're not properly feeding. Follow your craving. Listen to it, write about it, feel it, and see where it takes you. And if it takes you to some place that you're not sure if you're ready to go, or if you feel like you don't have all the tools to sort of uncover what that emotional connection means, contact me here at bit.ly your breakthrough, and let us see how we can work together to help you uncover the deeper emotional connection that you're having with food so that you can enjoy your food without sacrificing and compromising your body. If you have any questions about your relationship with food and your body as it relates to your personal and professional life, please visit bit.ly, ask Shelley, drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to record a personalized video just for you. And I will see you all next week.